Welcome back, everybody. We are still here at the hotel. You didn't think I'd get it all done in between episodes, did you? So the lobby is looking good. I think I've got this all finished up. Now next we move over into this area, which is where the restaurant is. So this is the big seating, dining area. And I guess we're going to start by putting in a maitre d' station where you can take and check your reservations and get in here for a seat so you can get something to eat. So I've got this dark oak, and I thought that would be a good contrast to this yellowish color that you've got in the, well, definitely in the end stone bricks, but in the sandstone walls too. It's slightly yellow. So I thought this dark oak would look good. So we've got our lectern. I've got my crafting table there. And just finish up the counter like that. Put a reservation book here. And then I'm just going to put banners across the front, kind of to cover up those gaps under there. I think it makes it look a little neater. So that is our maitre d' station. I think a picture would go, well, not that, not, a picture would go good there, but not that one. There, that looks good. Just want something a little smaller. On that back wall way over there is going to be like the wine station. And I noticed I've got a missing slab there. And I also wanted to put a lantern over here someplace. I'm not sure if I'm going to need it for lighting, but I think it would look good. So if I find the right, I think it's going to be smooth. So we'll try the smooth. I only got one block. I'm going to need more than that, though. Because the way the ceiling is, those are top blocks, so I can't hang anything from them, so I have to add another block underneath. And I believe they're all smooth sandstone. I was right. Okay, that's finished off. And then right there, right above the book, we'll put this lantern. I think that makes it look nice. And then next up, I want to put some seating over here by the windows so you can sit here and look out the window while you eat. And for tables, instead of going with like carpet over string or fence posts or something, I am going with just solid blocks and half blocks. So this little T formation, I think, does not actually look too bad. And it lets me set things like those candles on top. And I can set like cups or, you know, if I got some sea pickles, I think those look like little mugs or little cups. Or even the pots, like the flower pots, those look like cups sometimes. But I want something I could set something on top of. And mainly these candles in the middle. Because I want it to kind of look upscale and ritzy and romantic. So I thought maybe the candles will work good for that. So I've got small tables up against the windows, but back here, I'm going to put in like bigger family seating. So I'll just have these bigger tables back here with 8 chairs around them. And it's going to be the same style of table though, with the block and then the slabs. It makes for a nice thick table. I think that'd be okay. I could have done maybe the block in the middle and trapdoors around the edge, but I kind of like all one wood. I do need to get a flint and steel so I can light these candles up, though. So I've got my flint and steel so we can light these candles up. Ooh, that looks good. Kind of gives it a nice romantic look. Gentle lighting, and with the new lighting parameters, I don't think I've got any spawnable areas. I was a little unsure of the lighting changes when they first came out, but now I kind of like them. Because I don't have to worry about, you know, making every block above 7. Although everything still looks dark to me, I have to add in a lot of lighting just to make it look like decent. Otherwise, I always think it's darker than it is. Of course, the light level of 2 or 3 is really, really low. It doesn't spawn anything, but it still looks really dark. But that goes good for some builds. Some builds you want it really dim and dark, maybe scary. Like in here, you want to keep it, you know, keep the lights down a little bit for dining, but you don't want anything spawning. Light that one up, and I think I can get one more table in here, right there. Here, a couple candles. And we are done with the tables. Now I think I need to put a few pictures here and there because it looks a little, you know, kind of a little barren on the walls. You know, these restaurants always have a little picture scattered here and there. Although, I don't think, do people actually look at the pictures in restaurants? Usually you're looking at your menu. Let's put one there. Oops. Oh, okay. That'll work. That's going to go for vertical, but I guess a horizontal will work. Stick another one here. Maybe another one there. Oh, not the same one. Let's make like a square one here. And a couple on this wall. I think maybe a few of these horizontals. And one here. Not the same one. There we go. And I think one right there. No, not that one. It's a little. This one looks a little. Well, we have that one on the other side of the room. The wall looks a little blank here. There we go. Eventually, you get the right one. I still wish you could pick. I think I say this every time I put a picture up. I wish you could pick the picture that you want to hang. So this area in this corner is going to be the wine station or the beverage station. So I'll put a couple of like wine decanters and stuff in here. And a chest. Let's put the chests over here. I just need to go get a couple more supplies and then we can finish up, finish this corner here. So now that the dining area is looking good, just want to put in a couple of these brewing stands. I'm kind of treating them as like wine stations or something like that. And then maybe hang a couple wine bottles and stuff off the wall. And I think a wine barrel would go good. I don't want it up on the wall. Maybe there. Yeah, I think that'd be okay. Let me sort a few things out here. Yeah, there we go. I want to get those item frames because I'm going to put these up on the wall like this. Because you see, you know, like wine and booze bottles are sitting on the wall in a restaurant. So that's what those are. And then I could either leave that as a cup or put a flower in it. I think I'm going to put a flower in it. And one over here too. Got a puppy. Yeah, that is looking like a real dining room. I want to add in just a couple more of these lanterns. Not because I need the lighting, but because I think it looks better that way. So maybe here. No. That is way too low. You're going to bang your head on the light every time you go by. I think I can put one there. That'll be safe because you're not going to go jumping through the door. And then I'll put one over this other door, I think. Like that. And I think that just helps with the decoration. Kind of elevates it just a little bit. So next up, we need to go into this kitchen here, and this is where all the cooking and stuff happens. So I'm going to start with the door, of course. And then I've got yet another beverage station right here. So I guess this is where they get all the soda and water and that kind of stuff for all the tables. I've got it right inside the door because it's easy for the waiter or the waitress to come in there and grab the drink and then go back out without getting in the way of all the cooking staff. And then right here, way in the middle of everything, is going to be a large counter, probably 4x3. I'm going to make diorite the top. Maybe a barrel. And then on one side I'm going to have some cookers, like these furnaces. And I have a little trick I want to do. We'll see if it works. Let me move this over one. It's a little too close to the wall. So let's just fill that back in, because I want stuff behind me on the wall there with sinks and stuff. So I'm hoping with the redstone, once I put the rails on there, it should light them up, because I'd hope the redstone would power through the block. Maybe detector rails don't power. Oh, well, maybe that doesn't work. Okay. For some reason I thought maybe the redstone would power the block. Maybe it's not furnaces. Nope, it's not any block. Okay. That kind of changes things. So I'm going to do this a different way. So what I'm going to have to do now is dig down so I can see the bottom of the blocks, hopefully the furnaces, and put levers on there, or levers on there, if you're depending on how you pronounce it. And the lever should charge up the block so I can light up the redstone or the rail. So it'll look like the I want it to look like the burners are on, so that's why I want the redstone on. But I do need to put a little step here so I can get out. So I don't want to get trapped in the water because there are drowns all over the place. So here, let me get out of here. Yeah, so the counter is going to go like that, and then the two furnaces are going to sit like there. And then I actually have some powered rail. I know the powered rail will light up. I don't know about the detector rail, but I know these will light up. So now I can get down here, put a lever on there, turn it on, and there we have glowing burners. Like I said, drowns. Trying to get me already. No. Let me put this torch there, just light it. Nothing's going to spawn in there, but it makes me feel better if it's lit. And then I'm going to close it up so you can't see it. I don't know if that's a little OCD of me or what, but... Okay, so there is the table. It is dark in here. So let me see... And of course it's raining again, and it's dark again. And I think, there we go. Got lanterns in here. Let me try some slabs. So I'm just going to hang a lantern over the top of the counter here, just to light things up. That's not gonna work. I guess must be smooth sandstone. I know I've got a couple. I've got a couple around here someplace. Try this. Nope, the cut. Yeah, it's smooth. Thought maybe I'd get lucky with the cut. Can't really tell from the bottom. The only ones that have a different texture on the bottom are just the plain sandstone, because they got that kind of cobbled look on the bottom. The smooth and the cut kind of look the same on the top and bottom. It's just the sides that look different. So now I can put it in the right spot. One there and one. I put it in the wrong spot on both ends. Come on. So now if I put the lanterns up there. There, nice and lit. You can see the food you're prepping. Now I need to put some extra stuff in here, like maybe a sink and a faucet. And I've got a couple more sinks over here. And the back wall, got a couple of these smokers, so let me dig out. Dig down a block. I'm going to put the fireplace in there. And then put the smoker on top. So it looks like they're cooking. And then we'll put vent hoods over the top of each one. Although ideally, if you could flip them upside down, the vent hoods would, they look more like vent hoods. I figure this back here, this area with the two sinks, is like the vegetable cleaning area or something. Because it's got the, you can do your chopping and cutting and then wash everything into the sinks. And just put a couple more counters over there. Need some more. Where is that? Got so many chests, but not a lot of organization. Just drives me nuts sometimes. I can get better. I've kind of moved all the chests over into this area, so everything's in one area at least. It used to be scattered all over this area. You have to run for miles to find anything. And then over on this wall, I'm just going to put in another countertop. Let's see, got a barrel, got a chest. Do need a little bit of storage here and there. That, I think that is looking good for a prep area. So that is our kitchen. Got cook areas, got sinks, got smokers, got everything you can need. So every good kitchen needs a good walk-in freezer. So this is what I'm putting in here. So I've set aside this little cubby area to act as a freezer. So we're going to do this the smart way and turn on the power. So when we put in the door, it opens so we can get out. Close it, locks the freezer up. You can get in here, work on it. That is kind of a safety thing. You can't be locked in the freezer unless someone deliberately locks you in there. We'll need a little bit of lighting. I mean, that covers the whole area, so. What the? Don't want to throw away the chests. I'm just going to put chests along the sides like that. A few more here and there. Maybe some there. And then we got like boxes of stuff, maybe produce or something just sitting in the middle there. And then I got a couple, thought maybe just set these on top of the counter, kind of like we're doing veggie prep there. We got some meat right here, getting ready to grill. Maybe we're like smoking some chicken in this corner. I don't want to go overboard, just put a couple in there. And then maybe, you know, some beverages up there. And then all the rest of this food should be able to go in all these boxes here. Got beef or chicken, and pork, and some fish there, and apples, vegetables can go in there. So that, I think that looks good. So that's the freezer. Back here, this needs a door and a top, and then this back here is going to be the office. So I decided to put a solid door here just to discourage people from using this entrance, because it's staff only, really. Well, that closes off that, but that does give the staff a back way to get in here without going through the restaurant. And then in here is going to be the manager's office for the restaurant. So I'm going to put in a chair and then a desk in front of it. I'm going to build it just out of these dark oak trapdoors. So I think that makes a fancy looking desk. Nice and solid. Let's see, put in a couple chairs for people. So that people can come in here and visit with the manager. There we go. Let's see, file cabinets. You get bookcase in the corner. It's really kind of modest. There's not a huge amount of stuff to go in here. I do need some lighting because it is a little dark. Not spawnable dark, but just gloomy. Trying to get over. That's going to be too low, isn't it? Maybe over the door? Yeah, I've got to lower this down one, so I'll have to get a different slab. That must be cut. Yep, cut sandstone. So I need to go get one of those. Okay, with the cut sandstone, I can put the light over the door. I also got a couch. I thought that'd be nice to have a couch in here in case the manager needs to take a nap if he's working a long day. And a few photos to make it look a little nicer. So there, a sweet little office. Nothing too fancy. Got plenty of flower pots, so I'm just going to put a little bush up here. Maybe that's his good luck bush. It almost looks like one of those fly-eating plants or something. I think that finishes up this room here. Just put I got a door I can finish it off with. I just need to put in windows. Okay. But I believe that is it for today. Thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed, and come back and catch the next episode. We'll keep working on the different rooms in here and get all this all finished up. I'm just going to run around here and do a few finishing touches. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.